with the neighborhood, everybody.
Hey.
Yeah, thanks for being here.
So now, thank you for being here, and thank them for being here, and thank everyone for watching us on the internet. So you played over on the stage to the left, and I know it was a zoo over there. How did you guys enjoy your first Weenie Roast as artists here?
It was fun. I had a good time.
Zach, there you are.
It was really cool, man.
Yeah, it was cool.
Yeah. People seemed to like it, and there was
People
a
were
lot of
digging
them, so that was always cool.
Yeah.
That's always cool. Yeah, it was nice.
Yeah, it was cool.
So-
Cool bands playing around us, so we had some fun.
And then have you been to Weenie Roast just to see music bands? Had you heard of Weenie Roast before you played here?
I've always heard of it.
Yeah.
Never been to one. First
Same.
Weenie Roast ever.
I think that pretty much goes for all of us. We'd all heard of it, but we never been before.
Nice.
Yeah.
Didn't Coldplay headline?
It's fun, though.
Last year they played?
They did. Wow.
Okay, yeah.
And they did, the coolest part was they did Fight for Your Right because
Oh, wow. Adam had passed away.
the day before.
Right.
The day before, so
Okay.
everybody was sad. I was wearing a Beastie Boys shirt that day.
That
is very
fun
sad.
fact. Listen to a Beastie Boys song today.
That's
Did you?
a
Which
mess.
one?
I always forget what it's
Sabotage,
called, but
baby.
It goes, nothing sounds quite like an 808 money making.
Yeah.
Super disco. break.
I love
Super
that.
disco break.
Yeah.
There we go.
It's just as someone who's listening, and I hope this is right, it seems like there has got to be a smidgen of influence from hip-hop in the neighborhood.
Definitely.
I've never heard it before. I don't know.
Right.
What is hip hop?
Yeah.
I think more than a smidgen.
I like
Yeah.
the hippity hop.
Who are some artists, of whether it's from the 90s or today, from the hip-hop world that you definitely appreciate?
I mean, it doesn't even just go back just to like certain artists. I think it's more of the mood and the attitude and the whole vibe
Totally.
behind hip hop. Whether it is like an old, like 90s record, or if it's like a modern song that's on the radio. Or
I would say it's less
mixtape
MCs and more production, like idolizing like Dr. Dre and like all those
Yeah.
wizards of.
I'd say
hip-hop.
it's sometimes
Magic.
sometimes it's definitely some MCs as well. I mean, Kendrick
Yeah.
Lamar is killing it. We all love him.
Yep.
He's
But
as
the
a
pro-
lyricist, he's insane.
Yeah.
The production behind him as well.
Yeah, totally.
both,
Yeah,
yeah.
he's got the
Yeah,
whole
yeah,
package.
yeah.
But like older production stuff from like Souls of Mischief and The Far Side and like
Definitely.
I love Souls of Mischief. I love The Far Side.
Yeah.
And like Hieroglyphic. I mean, I know it's like them now.
Hieroglyphics is great too. I mean, even going back to what I was just talking about. I mean, Beastie Boys Super Disco Breakin's a great song. I was playing it for Mike the other day in the car. It's a great record.
And speaking of a great record, how long is the new one? It's like only been 3 weeks or so, or has it been like 6 weeks? Time goes by so fast.
It's been like 3 weeks.
April 23rd.
April 23rd.
That's right. Oh,
Yeah,
however
it's-
long that's been.
And playing shows,
Coming up
playing
on a
new
month.
songs that people don't know yet. What has the response been like? Are you seeing people singing the songs, and how's
Everywhere,
it feeling?
yeah.
It's been great, yeah. It's been really cool. Especially going to other countries and everybody knowing the songs.
Yeah.
No, it's really cool because it's like, we played the songs for a minute before the record came out because we only had like 7 songs out. So I think some people got acquainted with them and then saw like videos online or whatever. And then now that the songs are out, people can listen to them all the time. So it's cool.
So what I want to do now, there's been some people waiting for you guys to come up here for
Hello.
a while, and this was the exact time you were supposed to be here. You were right on time. I've been up here since 3, so we've been waiting. Am I going to take
Wow.
my
How are you
2
not
friends?
sunburned?
Oh,
down
only
here
if they
have been
can.
waiting. and
Only if they
because-
can finish the quote though. Okay.
Okay, sorry.
What quote?
Who is it? Who you doing? Right there. Okay.
I know what you're gonna say.
Hey, I'm gonna say it again. I say it again. I've
no,
said it
no,
already.
do a different one.
Okay. All right. You have to finish this, and if you finish this, you can answer it. I woke up in a new.
Oh, come on.
Oh, wow.
I woke up in
It's
the
a car.
All right. She can do it. Bugatti. She can do it anyway. It's fine.
Bukkake?
Did she say Ducati?
Bukkake.
You can't wake up in a
Yes.
Ducati. You can wake up
Right.
maybe on one. when we
Waking
were
up in a
kids.
Bukkake.
She
would
definitely
be
said
fun.
Bukkake.
She said Bukkake, just so you
She
know.
said Bukkake.
I woke up in a new Bukkake.
I hope she didn't wake up in Bukkake. That
Oh
sounds
my
very unpleasant.
I've been there. It's terrible. All
Yeah.
That's not fun.
right. She can answer anyway. It's fine.
Been there,
All right,
done
it's
that.
kind of hard to hear down here, but do you have a question other than can I meet you? Can I go backstage? Like a real good, if you don't, I will go right back up there. Hold on.
Do you want to wake up in a new boo?
If you're giving any advice to people that want to start out in a band, how'd you guys begin? Like, how'd you guys start getting a lot of fans?
Good question.
You gotta give
I think.
all of your time to what you want to do.
Yeah, you can't give up. I mean, a lot of why this band started, at least for me, was because I had contemplated giving up music, and they convinced me not to.
Yeah.
So here I am. You know what I mean? If I had given up and finished college, I wouldn't be here.
I think you have to have nothing else. So it's the only thing that you really have. So if you
No
don't have
backup
it,
plan, yeah.
then there's nothing else that you could do. So you don't really have a choice. And I think that you need to have a vision, and I think that you need to know how to utilize the tools that are around you and not abuse them necessarily. But anybody who's trying to, I just don't understand if somebody were to start a band right now and not have a complete package. And a complete vision.
Jinx.
Because, I mean, hey, I think times have changed, and people don't just get places off of their musical abilities now, unfortunately, But I think you have to have everything. And most importantly, you have to have good songs. If you don't have good songs, nobody's going to care. Nobody's going to listen. You could be the ugliest person in the world. You could be the prettiest person. If you don't have a good song, it doesn't matter.
Well, just be new.
Be the ugliest person in the world, or you could be me. Either way, you have to have good songs.
You're in top 2% of good-looking people, by the way.
1%.
Yeah. He actually is the best looking person.
Oh,
in the
blew
world.
it. Yeah.
Yeah, you were talking
He's just a
about
good
you
guy.
have to have a good song, and I don't want to get too deep here because we're just hanging out at a concert, but if you have the right production and the right hook with the right melody and the right lyrics, you can have a hit. But that is the hardest thing in the world to do. There is no formula for that. That's why a pretty person necessarily cannot just have a hit record coming out of nowhere. You have to have the melody and the production and the lyrics to go with it, and it's hard to do. Would you agree?
Totally.
Yeah, and also, I mean, Mikey kind of touched on it, but you have to be a year ahead of what's going on. There's a lot of bands that are on the radio right now that all sound very similar. You know what I mean? I think we did something that was kind of apart from that, and that's why maybe our song stuck out, and that's why it worked out. But I think you have to be ahead of the curve, and like you said, it can't just be a formulaic thing. You have to find your own formula.
I think you also have to trust the people you're with. You know what I mean? Like, we all trust each other musically. So when someone comes up with something, you're not thinking of them as, trying to flex their musical talent. You trust them completely as a friend and as a musician.
What I appreciate about your songs, and Sweater Weather in particular, because I hear that one the most, is I get something new from it every time I listen to it. It was good the first time, but now I've listened to it so many times, I get more things from it. I'm like, wow, that lyric is placed and said so perfectly over this melody, and it's inspiring. You guys are doing great.
Thank you, man. Yeah, I mean, thank you very much. That's cool to hear. Thank you.
They are the Neighborhood. Thanks for playing Weenie Roast. Thanks for being here.
Let me say, you, sir, with the King shirt, go Kings.
Wow.
100%.
Go Kings.
Game 3 tonight.
No, come on.
And let me say, you,
Come
sir,
on.
with the cool hair right here waving, you
Yes.
were singing a lot of words, and that was very cool.
That was cool. I saw that as well. But go Kings.
And the
That's
girls
all
in
right.
front,
I don't
the
even
girls in
know.
front
You
of
probably know him better than I do. I screw
Yeah.
up every single show.
No.
There's a
I don't even know.
There's a few we
Yeah.
didn't play because I have no clue what the hell I said.
So wait, hold on. I know we're supposed to be done, but I'm asking one more thing. I've
Yeah.
seen artists who tend to be older, and it's not their fault. They've done 89 to 120 songs. They have the lyrics coming on a screen in front of them. Is that okay?
I'll let you in on a secret.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Young Stryker. We played on a late night television show the other night, and it was very cool, and it's coming out. We played on Jimmy Kimmel. It was really rad. Anyway, yeah, it's going to be out in a month. My mom's going to see it. It's going to be sick. Anyway.
I'm wearing leather
But,
sweatpants. They were really
but-
comfy.
Oh,
good. It's all good.
we're leather as hell. It's great. Anyway, but there's I had to have the lyrics printed out for the bridge of our song "Afraid" because I still don't know those.
Come
lyrics. Oh no, I don't know 'em.
On monitors he wasn't using.
Yeah.
It's true. I mean,
Yeah.
fuck it.
100% true.
The people were nice enough to print it
If
on
bands
things.
who are doing it when they're older and 70 are doing it, it's okay if we do it.
All right.
I would do the cell phone pull out, but that's just kind of lame.
That is lame. Yeah.
That'd be a great video. You just make a play on it and.
Dude, I tried once and I dropped my phone like a big old fool
You
idiot.
did.
So I never tried it again. I was like, dude, I'm not going for that. It's a bad move.
All right. I don't even know what I say half the time. I have to write it down. But this part, I'm going right off the top of my head. They are the Neighborhood. I am Stryker, and this is the KROQ Weenie Roast 2013.